We are back on this Christmas night. There is a new book in bookstores featuring a young man on the cover who may look familiar to our viewers. The author is a member of our NBC News family. He is our military analyst, retired U.S. Army Colonel Jack Jacobs. Jack has the high honor of being a recipient of the Medal of Honor, awarded for his combat actions in Vietnam. He's written about that and his own life in a new book, which he talked about with his longtime friend and colleague, Brian Williams.
Jack, I've known you for a long time, but I didn't know the whole story. And I was so gripped by reading the battle exploits in this book, and yet, throughout, there's a philosophical sublayer, starting with the title, If Not Now, When? Can you start with that?
Well, it's from Hillel, a first-century Hebrew scholar, who when asked for some advice by somebody who didn't want to do something but knew he had to do it, he said, if not now, when? If not you, who, and if not now, when? And that's permeated the lives of most people I know who've been in service.
And that was the phrase that got you up from your depths and led to the award of the Medal of Honor. We have under 100 living recipients today. And to a person, I'm lucky enough to serve on your board, to a person you all say you're not wearing the medal for yourselves.
No, we're not. We're wearing it for all those who didn't come back, all those who performed valiantly and nobody saw what they did. People saw it and they themselves died. And even today we have 1.7 million young people out there defending us, a country of 300 million people. No, we wear the award for all those who can't wear it.
And your particular Medal of Honor was put around your neck by President Richard Nixon.
Richard Nixon.
Tell us about that.
Asked me on the day, he said, son, he said, are you nervous? And I said, no, sir, I'm not. He said, well, I am. And he had the proverbial Nixon bead of sweat on his upper lip. It was a spectacular affair, and it was striking not because of the ceremony itself, but because it was held out in the White House lawn, and they had opened up the gates to the White House grounds, and anybody who wanted to, anybody could come onto the White House grounds and watch the ceremony on that October day. Things have changed dramatically since then.
What do you hope people will take away from If Not Now, When?
A couple things. First, the notion that anybody can do anything if he really puts his mind to it. Most importantly, though, that we all have an obligation to our fellow man. We all have an obligation to our communities and to the nation writ large. We live free because of the sacrifice of other people, and we have to do our part, because if we don't, we will all surely die. It's very important that we remember we all have to contribute in some way.
And a final question. You've also enjoyed a successful career in business, having come home from Vietnam. Do you think, as we head into what some are saying could be a depression, that this may be an era where service perhaps creeps back?
Well, I hope it becomes the notion that permeates the entire country, because to paraphrase or even quote Franklin, we will either hang together or we will surely hang separately. We all have to make an effort on the behalf of all other Americans. We have to do all we can for each other, and then we will surely prosper.
The book is If Not Now, When? And the author is retired Colonel Jack Jacobs, recipient of the Medal of Honor, otherwise known as my friend Jack. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Brian Williams with Medal of Honor recipient and author Jack Jacobs.